Coming up, I want to put a spotlight on a smaller channel that absolutely deserves more eyeballs. It's a reaction channel where the host isn't just watching a true crime doc, they're breaking down the psychology in real time. Next, we'll be heading to the UK with Georgia Marie. She's the kind of host who makes you feel like you're debriefing a case over coffee with your smartest friend. But first, we've got the queen of murder, mystery, and makeup herself, Bailey Sarian, telling a story that starts like a normal relationship and ends absolutely not normal. First, if you're not watching Bailey Sarian, you're missing one of the most entertaining ways to get a true crime story into your brain. In this episode, she's doing what she does best, sitting down and calmly walking you through a relationship that looks fine on the surface until you realize you're listening to a slow-motion car crash. Bailey's blending eyeshadow while describing some of the wildest red flags you'll ever hear. And somehow, it just makes every detail land a little harder. In this one, Bailey keeps reacting as a fan of the victim, not just a narrator. You're not just learning about what happened. You're hanging out with a friend who's just as horrified right along with you. I'm not going to tell you where the story goes or how bad it gets. But if you want to hear a story that'll have you yelling at the screen and trying to copy her eyeliner style at the same time, this is probably the one. When you're finished with our episode, go watch Bailey's. Georgia Marie has a really specific superpower. She can take a complicated case with decades of weird twists and cold case energy and make it feel like a story you actually understand without losing the human side. In her latest video, she digs into a case that spans years, multiple theories, and a whole lot of, wait, why did no one look into that? And instead of just dumping facts, she stitches everything together with little check-ins like, okay, so here's where things stop making sense. Or, this is the part that really bothers me. That's the stuff that her audience lives for, according to the comments. She's not doing jump scares or over-the-top reactions. The vibe is a little more calm, thorough, and a little bit exasperated at the system when it deserves it. You end up trusting her because she'll say things like, we don't know this for sure, or this is speculation. And she clearly separates those lines. It's a big reason that people come back over and over again to her channel. If you're looking for a case that gives you a deep dive, but doesn't make you drown in all the details, you'll want to go queue up Georgia's video after this episode of Chalk Soup, of course. Let her walk through the case step by step, and then make sure you enjoy the comment section, full of people doing their own armchair detective work. This channel is a good example of how host-driven true crime is the future. The format is simple. They throw on a true crime documentary or an interrogation video, hit play, and then they hit pause to unpack what's actually going on beneath the surface. In this episode, they're reacting to a documentary that, on its own, is already intense. But the host keeps freezing the frame right when someone shifts in their chair, changes their tone, or drops a loaded sentence. Instead of, wow, that's crazy, you get, here's why this answer made the detectives lean in a bit. Or, notice how their story suddenly gets very vague right here. What I like is that the host still respects the victim and the gravity of the case, but they allow themselves to be human, laughing at awkward courtroom moments, side-eyeing bad lawyering, and reacting when something just doesn't pass the smell test. The comments on this one is full of people saying things like, I didn't catch that on my first watch, or thank you for explaining why that felt off. If you're the type of person who pauses true crime docs to yell at the screen or analyze body language, you're going to feel right at home. When you're done watching this episode of Chalk Soup, go give this video a watch. Links to these stories and the channels are in the description. Share this video with friends who like the best of true crime. You'll save their thumbs from getting sore. Keep watching Chalk Soup for the best in true crime and where to watch it.